first and foremost, I told you guys what the courtroom looks like. So what I actually did for you guys was I drew a diagram, okay? I drew a diagram of what the courtroom looks like for you guys, right? So the courtroom, guys, looks like this, okay? And you guys can see here, okay, from this diagram, U.S. District Judge right here, right? He sits right there. Then you guys are going to notice that this courtroom is a lot different, and I labeled it in different ways, okay? So the AUSA table, there's 6 AUSAs. The lead AUSA is at the top over here, okay? And then it works down to 6. Then behind them is the first defense table. There's 4 attorneys here. Then the case agent, and I think somebody else is here next to him, which is weird that the case agent sits at the same table as the defense, but he sits at the edge. Then, and as you guys know, it's HSI running this thing, right? Then you got the defense table. You got the lead attorney right here for Diddy. Then you got another attorney, and then you got Diddy in the middle, and then another 3 attorneys on the side. So, sorry, no, 2 attorneys, and then Diddy, and then 3 attorneys over here. Okay. Then the jury box is over here, and then when they do the director cross-examination, it's right here, this box, right? So they're right next to the jury as they ask the witness questions. So the witness is next to the judge. The box to ask the questions from is here, whether it's direct or cross-examination. Then the line, right? So that now you get into the audience area. And there's 2 marshals that sit behind Diddy, and then there's 2 marshals that sit on the side of Diddy, okay? Then you got the first row, there's artists there. You guys know in the federal court, there's no cameras allowed, and they have those like art paintings and stuff like that. There's 2 artists that do that, okay? And they're right there. Then you got on this side, Diddy's family sits on the second row, and then his friends sit in this row. So his friends and family are in these rows. Then the public sits in these, okay? I was right here, okay? Second to last row in the middle. That's where I was sitting the past 2 days. Because I was in the courtroom today as well. And then on this side, another artist, and then here is AUSA assistants, okay? And then right here, this is all press, all press. And then here, I notice are HSI agents, and they're sitting there in folded chairs, okay? They're not on the bench. And then there's a bunch of marshals in the back. But that's what the courtroom looks like, chat. So now y'all, because I kind of wanted, and one more time, this is the diagram for you guys, okay? Judge up here, witness up here, AUSA table, defense table, case agent sits at the far end away from them. Then the defense table, Diddy sits right in the middle, 2 marshals behind him, 2 marshals to the side over here. Then you got artists are here, artists here. These 2 benches are pretty much empty. Diddy family and friends. Then the public, these last 3 over here. Then these 3 in the bottom are press. And then this is Cassie's family. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Cassie's family sits here, and then the AUSA's assistant sits here, like paralegals and shit. And then the jury's over here. Okay? So that's what it looks like, chat. So now you guys have an idea, because I wanted you guys to be able to visualize this is what the courtroom looks like, which is weird because it should be the AUSA on this side and then the defense on this side. But since the court is so narrow, this is what it looks like, chat. Give you guys one more look at that. Okay? That is what it looks like. And I'll hold that up for you guys so you can see it one time. And I'm monitoring this shit. Cool. All right. Awesome. So you guys can freeze frame that, zoom in, whatever y'all need to do. So now you guys know how the courtroom is set up, right?